Hello, I'm going to quickly go over the main tools that make it easy for you to manage your site. Once you're logged into your website, click on the Manage link at the top of your site to bring down the management tools. Once you've clicked on it, you'll see that your site reloads below and you now have a management bar across the top. The first menu is this page, and that will show up if you have an element-based page that's loaded on your website. You can click around to other pages, and if you're on a page that is not element-based, you'll see a home link, so you can get back to your home page. On an element-based page, you have a this page menu that gives you the options to add elements, add widgets. Widgets are third-party elements that you can add to your site that have certain functionality, maybe like a music player or something like that. You can also change your page layout, the way that the sections and things that you have to drag elements into. You can change page option. Then you can also delete the page that you're on. On an element-based page, in this management mode, you can hover over elements, and you have several options that appear. One is edit, where you can edit that element, any options that are associated with it. You can also delete it directly from here, and you also have this move handle, this move bar here, so you can actually drag the element around. If you click and drag, you can reorder the element and move it to where you want it to go. Another option that you have with an element-based page is any element that you go over, you can also right-click on it and choose to undock it. Undocking elements is a new feature that allows you to place an element anywhere on the page. If I wanted to undock this element, I can choose Undock Element right now. And as soon as that's undocked, you'll see that the element's kind of moved in behind it. And the reason for that is that this element's not taking up any space on the actual flow of the page. So what we can do now is, instead of the sections that we dragged it to before, we are presented with a grid view, and we can actually drag this wherever we want on the page, and it's going to snap to this grid. We can also resize it. Any undocked element has these resize handles on it that if you look in the inside of the element, you'll see where you can resize it. And let's drag that. Resizing also snaps to grid. The grid is nice because it allows you to line things up very quickly with other undocked elements on the page. You don't have to use the grid view. In fact, if you click anywhere on the right-click anywhere on the page, you'll see several options, and one is to snap undocked elements to grid, and you can turn that off. You can also change the grid size from 20 pixels, which is the default, to 10, and you have a few other options here, as well as docking all undocked elements. So if you had a bunch of elements on the page and that were undocked, you want to redock them, that's the way you do it. Elements are highlighted when you go over them with your mouse, but sometimes it can be hard to select the element that you want if you have several undocked elements overlapping each other. As you can see here, one element is behind another element, and it makes it very difficult to highlight. You can, with undocked elements, choose to send elements forward or backward, just as you can in like a publisher program. So you can send this to the back, and then we see this other element on here. Now, but it still could be kind of difficult to highlight the specific element that you want. So another option that you have for managing your elements is an option. If you right click, you can choose to manage elements as layers. And when you do that, elements will no longer highlight when you hover over them. What you'll have to do is click on the element in this element window, and it will highlight. And that way then you have your move, edit, and delete options. You can also sort them by dragging these around. Any of the undocked elements display up at the top, and docked elements display a little bit fainter below that. So you can actually drag the undocked elements around for a layering order. If we close that, it goes back to the regular mode, and we can manage normally. Next, we have the Site menu, and the Site menu allows you to add new pages, manage your tabs and pages, including like your navigation tabs and submenus as well. Manage site intro. You can upload a favicon, word replacement filter, and the file manager where you can actually browse the different files that you have on your site. The next section is appearance. The appearance menu lets you manage the look and feel of your website. The members menu allows you to view the members on your site, site activity, manage subscriptions if you want people to pay for parts of the site, the ad manager allowing you to place ads on your site, and also site promotion options. The settings menu allows you to control the main site settings, profile settings, and custom scripting, which allows you to paste code into the header or the body of the site. You can also upgrade your site or change your plan at any time using the Upgrade Today button. If you need any help, we have several support options under the support menu. We also have management announcements you can access by clicking this button, and you can see all the past announcements that we've given as far as updates or anything that we're doing with the site. You can exit out of the manage mode by clicking this red X in the corner. Under the Site menu, you can click on Manage Tabs and Pages to change the order of your navigation links and also manage submenus. When you go to the page, you'll see your navigation boxes, any that you have on your site. We only have one on this example site, and it's titled Navigation. It's going to tell you where it's at. It's on all the pages and tells you what section it's in. Here's all the tabs listed out, all the different pages. And you'll see that some are indented. That's because they are sub-tabs, and you can choose to check or uncheck it being a sub-tab. And you can also drag these around. And if you want to hide the page from visitors completely, you can drag it over into the Hidden Pages block, and it won't show up in any navigation, but you'll still have the page available to you. You can go to the page, or you can edit the page options from here. You can also drag it over into the trash bin area if you want to delete the page.